This says number one son on the license plate. It's me, I'm the number one son.
Ready to roll?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Welcome to Number One Son podcast, episode 3. I'm Swanney. This is Keegan. But most of the people that are probably watching already know that anyway.
All the people that are watching are both of our friends.
It's just mum.
Oh no.
We need more people watching than that.
Yeah, it'll happen, maybe. If not, who cares? I've been having fun with it.
Yeah.
Last one was a bit of a drunk shit show in the end, but it was fun.
It was.
I had a good time.
We had a couple of weeks break since then.
We did. That was my bad.
Went to rehab, we come back. Detox or
traveling
something.
heaps. Yeah. No, and then I was sick, so that didn't help.
Yeah, you went back to work for like 2 days.
Went back. It was so good. Like first time tattooing. Oh no, I tattooed Mark, like the shop manager, a few days before, but just for like a couple of hours. But yeah, the first day, like coming back in the shop with everyone and that vibe was so good after 3 months off. And then I don't know what it was. I was a bit like lethargic, but I thought it was because I haven't been concentrating on anything for that long at all with being time off. Doing like 6-7 hours of tattooing, and so I thought it was that just wearing me out. And then day 3, I was just like, hit me. I come home and like 8 p.m. at night, I was crashing on the couch. And it was really sick.
Yeah, that sucks.
Probably a big part of it was man flu. I complained a lot. I was on the couch like, why me? Is this going to be me forever?
Sometimes you've got to take a couple of days to yourself.
Well, I just thought I had 3 fucking months, man. I had 3 months. I thought, what can I get sick then? But it is flu season too, you know. And then I freaked out and had the paranoid thing. I was like, fuck, I've got COVID. I'm like the first case in SA for probably weeks. I was like,
everybody.
Yeah, and I've been in the shop, so I was like, fuck, I'm just taking everyone out. But no, so I went and got a COVID test and it was negatory.
Yes.
And that come back the next day real quick, so I think that they must not be testing that many people now here because it's not here, really.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not, is it? There's no one. There's no active cases right now, is it?
Nah, we had like...
In SA?
No, we had like one a while ago, but it wasn't... It was when somebody came from interstate and stuff.
Yeah.
That was an
that was
isolated
and then
thing.
they isolated it and
there hasn't been any...
Yeah, so that's
cases.
cool.
Yeah.
The weird thing was going to, like, I went to Flinders Hospital to get the test, and it must be like an old rundown part of Flinders that they use, and it felt like fucking the movie District 9 or something, like where there's aliens come and they've just set up this makeshift hospital, and like the paint's run off the walls, and there's like power sockets like hanging, and there's just nothing, and there's plastic deck chairs and shit, and you're like, you're going to burn this fucking thing down after this.
Yeah, when it's all done, yeah.
So, and you're walking in line and they're just like, they're in hazmat suits and they fucking put a mask on you and get you to fill shit out. And there's a few people like going there, but it went pretty quick. But yeah, it was pretty easy though. Like I had respiratory things with whatever I had, so they were shoving shit down the back of my throat and in my nose.
So gnarly.
It was real quick though, but it was more weird walking in there and everyone's in a fucking hazmat suit. And I go, I know that I'm here to get tested, but like... what if I don't have it and some fucking this cunt does? Should I have a fucking hazmat suit? Like,
that's right.
Yeah. I was like, what if I don't have it and everyone that comes through today now has it except for you guys who's in hazmat suits?
Yeah. So have you seen that meme?
Is that the right word? I just keep saying that over in hazmat suits.
Probably,
sounds like, yeah.
Sounds about right. Have you seen that meme thing? It's been going around for a while and it's like when you go into the dentist for an x-ray and they're like, oh, it's fine, just stand in this big machine, it's all good. And then it's like the dentist and it's like hiding in some other room, like peeking behind the thing because they're like, they don't want to be in the room with the x-ray, but it's fine for you with the big thing around your head. Like, why do they have to be protected if I'm just getting like... Yeah,
dude, one time I had that exact thing, right, where with the dentist, I had to get the scans done or whatever, and I had some like little metal diamond thing that was like glued onto the tooth.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But I had this, and I had like piercings and all this shit. And he's like, "Can you get that off? Like, I'm worried about it." And I was like, what about the rest of like? Does that matter?
Yeah, no.
So what do you?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I can't, but what was that?
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
So yeah.
I had some x-rays the other day and they literally like put a bit of like tape between my teeth I had to like bite on, just like a thin bit of tape, and then you got a little gun looking thing and just went boop, boop, on my cheek, done, X-rays.
That's the... Yeah, okay.
It was like a handheld thing, boop, full X-rays.
It's weird then when you get other things like, say, you do your ankle or whatever, and they put like block pad, whatever the screen is over it or around it.
Yeah. Then you could have a big thing.
But then it takes time, like, well, not long, but longer.
Yeah, this
longer than
was
the
like
fucking-
literally
just
like a
a
few
flick.
seconds, boop, and X-rayed my whole side of my face with this little thing.
That might just be someone that upgraded their shit, and other people like don't want to spend the money.
Yeah. Hell.
Already paid this one off.
The future is dope.
Yeah, you might get sick from this one we use, but I paid it off.
I'm just going to keep using it. Yeah. Well, I'm going to keep hiding in this room.
Yeah. I see that with there's like laser removal things that they try to sell online for tattooing and that, and there's like $300, and like a machine when you go to get it done, are like $100,000, I think. Like it's real, like it's proper shit to help. Yeah, but so imagine what the ones you buy for $300 off eBay. Just zap yourself. It can't be good.
Probably not.
Probably doesn't even work.
Nah. It's like buying things off of Wish and stuff.
No, well, some of that stuff is alright though. Like if
it's all fake, it might be alright, but it's all like not legit.
You wouldn't try and buy something that's like you
might
need
impact
to
your
function
health.
well. Yeah. No.
Yeah. I'll stop buying all that stuff.
Yeah. Health is declining. But then they'll have stuff on there. See, that's what I don't understand.
Did you see the thing I put on Instagram today? I don't know if any of you guys saw it. I was scrolling on Facebook today, and there was an ad for, I think it was ASOS.
Oh, I did see.
Thing.
It just looked like
and
legs.
it was a picture of just a woman's legs, and it was like $12. And it was like, we've got all the stuff you need. And I was like,
just
legs?
Yeah.
It's not even like she had things
No,
on them.
I know what you mean. Like if they were like stockings that were skin colour, but it didn't really look or
just
advertise
legs.
that. But the problem with those things when they come up, they don't actually say what things are.
No.
You have to work it out.
Yeah.
Stuff comes up and I'm like, that looks like something I want, but I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
I want some legs for $12.
Yeah.
You know?
They looked a lot nicer than my legs.
But then if really shitty stockings come up, like I'm like, I don't want them.
Yeah, no, I
I'll
wanted
have
the
a pair
legs.
I'll have a pair of legs here. $12.
Yeah.
Like, because that to me, if it's a physical thing, whatever they've made, whatever, for $12 seems like it's worth it. You know what I mean? Like value.
Most things for $12 is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's
what I was going to say though. I'm wishing that some of those things are like free shipping. I mean, no, you pay shipping $1. You pay 99 cents. The item's free. You pay 99 cents. I've never posted anything, even if it was a card 3 suburbs over, that cost 99 cents.
Nah, no way.
Actually, it might. I don't know.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah, I don't know. How much is a fucking stamp?
You just made that up.
Yeah, but I just assumed.
As an example,
I've never posted anything that I've posted, but
No.
yeah, bigger things.
Probably $5 or something.
$5 or something.
Yeah.
How are they posting stuff to us for 99 cents?
Yeah. Or like
No, what I mean is, even if they could, even if postage was that, how do they make money?
Well, yeah, or you buy things that are like, it's $5 and free shipping. I'm like, well, I'm buying the product super cheap, and I'm getting like from China and that, and it's like free shipping. It'll take a month or 2 to get there, but it's free. And I'm like, how are you doing that?
You know what always gets me, man, is at the servos when you just want to, I just feel like an orange juice. You get an orange juice and they're like, do you want one of these 75 bars for like, or you get 3 of them for $4 or something?
Yeah. And you buy them?
Nah.
Oh.
I'm just like, fuck off. I've got orange juice. I don't want 3 chocolate bars at fucking 8 in the morning.
Well, you don't. Some other people might, though.
It's not good.
No, it's not. Neither is heaps of shit, but people do it.
Yeah, it's the worst upsell ever.
I wouldn't want 3 chocolate bars in the morning.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you can have another one.
It's a weird upsell.
Yeah. You say
Like,
50.
offer
Some
something
of them
else
do
for like-
actually get me. If it's like a Red Bull or something, they're like, you can have another one for like, instead of $4, it's $3.50. Oh, I might do that.
So it's only a good deal when it works for you.
Pretty much. Pretty much. But that's the way
Other than that, it's all dumb.
That's the way I look at the world.
Yeah, fair. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I never buy any of those deals. I get my coffee and
You get coffee from the servo?
sometimes.
Is it alright?
It's not too bad.
Yeah. I've only just recently really got into
I
coffee.
go to the drive-through one where they actually like make coffee. It's not like the shitty server. It's like $1 coffee, and you go in. It's like a machine that spits out some warm milk.
Yeah,
I don't do those ones because that shit is whack.
Press buttons.
Yeah, like who wants that? No thanks.
But then I just think like, how good it can be at servo if you've got these like baristas with fucking, you know, they got like aprons and they do stuff and they do competitions. No, you know, no, you know, what I mean, you
do
go to
stuff.
No, like as in cafes and they're all about it. And then you just got the guy that's like just hired at the servo.
Yeah.
He's making the coffee. So is it good? Is it just as good? Because that just means that the baristas are all full of shit.
It's okay.
You know what I mean?
But then I've started going to another...
Is it barista? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they're called baristas. They're still people. It's okay.
I just meant there's a barrister, but that's a lawyer.
Yeah,
It's different.
Heaps different.
Yeah.
Seems
like it'd be spelled the same though. Anyway.
It's very close.
Thanks.
But yeah, no, I've started going somewhere else and getting a coffee.
Okay.
And it's more expensive, but it's heaps better. Like, it's delicious.
Apron?
I don't know, maybe. I can't remember.
I felt like that would be the indication, but I don't drink enough coffee to know. See, I bought some pods for a machine.
Yeah, I've got a pod machine.
Our mate Nudge gave me one when he upgraded his. So I put it at the shop and I bought a bunch of them. And then Mark, the shop manager, he started bringing in his own. And I was like, what's that? And he goes, I'll bring my own. Better. I was like,
well, don't tell anyone else.
Yeah, but I just don't understand. I think I've drank enough coffee to understand why that is better. Like, I taste it all, and unless you put sugar or soy milk or milk or whatever, to me it just stays bitter and like shit. So,
well, that you might have only had shit bitter coffee.
Oh,
could be.
Yeah, maybe I need to try his pods.
Yeah, they might be better. Try it.
Yeah,
you got to try some different shit. Because,
I understand.
Well, because people use different
I just feel like
beans and shit, man, and it changes.
I just can't have it too late, or anything, it makes me agitated, and then I can't sleep.
Well, yeah, it's caffeine.
Don't Some people can just think and fucking drink coffee at like 11 at night.
That's crazy. You're a weapon.
Yeah, it trips me out. Because I'll have it in the morning. I feel a bit agitated. I'll go to tattoo and I'm like, shouldn't be doing line work right now. Yeah, I'll get through it.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So what else has been happening?
Not a lot really.
No.
I haven't been doing too much. I've been working a lot, and that's about it. Yeah.
Same.
Well, yeah. Now you're back into it.
Oh, dude, I'm loving it. But then straight away being back, I was like, now that I know that I have money coming in, I'm like, fuck, I just want to travel.
True,
but I can't travel.
I've got to wait a bit.
Although I just saw today, there's like in Australia, it's only Victoria and what's above Victoria? New South Wales. New South Wales. Fuck. Just got to make sure, you know what I mean?
Getting a geography lesson too.
Did you know?
Yes.
All right. I'm the stupid one. I'm alright with that. But anyway,
like over the age of 6, I know.
Oh, fuck off. Nah, fair enough. All right. But anyway, so they're the only places that if you go to now that you have to still quarantine coming back out of for 14 days.
Yep.
So that means you can travel everywhere else. So but also some friends of mine were talking about going because they do full driving and stuff, and they wanted to go to Tasmania and because of the camper van. So now it's just open, so you drive up to Melbourne and you get the ferry across.
Mm-hmm.
So it's wicked, man. Driving the day, getting there at night, sleep on the ferry thing and get there. So I booked that. So that feels good. That's 6 months away though. I've never booked a trip by the way.
Yeah. Outside of like a couple of weeks.
A week or two, at least. Like I get there a week or two, and then I'm like, all right, I'll book it.
Yeah. I know.
Because what if something goes wrong, dude? If you book it and then like imagine like say now, so now I booked this 6 months ahead. What if COVID happened then? Fucked it.
I guess you wouldn't go to
no, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I don't book it in case what if things happen?
I see your point, but it still seems like gives me anxiety leaving it that late. I like to be prepared. It
can work in your favour sometimes, it doesn't always, but sometimes it can work in the favour doing like last minute flights and stuff. You can sometimes get a good deal. Sometimes most of the time though it does cost a little bit more. But if I'm travelling for tattooing, often right last minute someone will hit me up and go, no, I want a session and I have to change dates a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll do it for that reason. It gives me that flexibility. So if I'm working, it works out.
Well, that makes sense with your work and stuff.
Yeah.
I can get that.
And I love that. I love the thrill of that. Like, I don't know, anything last minute of like anything, like just not being prepared.
Rush.
It is though, not being prepared because you don't think about anything. You're just like, oh fuck, I better do that.
Yeah,
I've got to go somewhere tomorrow. I've got to fucking pack or do something, you know.
I'm going to be somewhere in 10 minutes.
You know what I'm like. That's
yeah, I know.
It's like
I'm surprised you make it to this on time. It's at your house.
Dude, when I first opened the studio, it was like, because it's residential cross commercial, and and I lived in the back room, and I've never been closer to work. I didn't have to drive anywhere. I had to get up, shower, and go in the other room, and I was still late.
Does not surprise me.
Yeah, I wouldn't say late. I'd say more just on time. Like I'm talking like client walks in and I walk in, and for some reason I walk out the front, walk back in with them. But yeah,
Make
always
it look like you will come in.
Yeah, I don't know, but just I don't know, man. I think that's a better way to be for me, because then you don't care, so like you don't stress.
Yeah.
Everyone else does.
Yeah, you give me anxiety like all the time.
Yeah, but you get over things that don't matter. It's like we're gonna go to golf and it doesn't even matter.
You know, I just like to be punctual and on time.
No, I get
That's
that.
my
No,
thing.
it's true. It is actually.
It's just something I've always done. I just like
Yeah, and you know
sticking
what?
to
You know
time
what? You know why you're right, because it's more polite for other people, and it's a fucking
100%
thing I need to
it's
change.
about
It's
other
a thing I
people,
need to change. Yeah.
We literally just said, I don't care.
No, I didn't mean about I don't care, but I just meant I don't care in the sense that like
it means you don't have to
worry or
stress.
stress. Yeah. I didn't mean I don't care about other people, but in turn that's what it's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, is putting other people out.
Yeah, because I'm like, well, we set a time, let's go there. And
all right, I'm going to work on that.
Good, it's been a long
should.
time.
Yeah, it has
never
been
have.
33 years. And fuck, being a shit guy.
No, you're right.
Yeah, I'm joking. But anyway, so...
But in saying that this is at your place, I only live around the corner, which is handy.
Really close.
Yeah, which is good. But it's not handy for if we're both single and if we're both using dating apps because we're in the same...
I like you say
rating.
dating apps. I've used one. Actually, I did try that Bumble a while.
Yeah, I don't like saying the names. I don't know.
Yeah, but what does everyone else use?
I don't know. It's like
Tinder.
Yeah.
One of our closest mates met your wife on Tinder. I don't think it's not an issue talking about Tinder.
No, it's fine. Okay. But I just meant in general because it's like, well, we might use Bumble, might use Tinder, whatever. It's a dating apps, whatever. You don't have to be specific about it, really. Who cares? But yeah, we're in very close, similar radius. So if any girls are popping up on mine, they're definitely popping up.
What do you set your radius to?
Well, it doesn't matter because the minimum is probably like 5Ks or something, and we are within that.
Oh, of course.
So even if it's on the minimum, mine's max. But if it's on the minimum,
your age isn't.
the age. It's max everything. No, it's not. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, there's times where I've been on there and I'm like, maybe I'll push it a bit older.
I've run out. All right, 64. No, did I tell you about the time Luke at work? I said I was like, I haven't had any matches for a while. I'm a bit lonely, whatever. And he came out. He came out and asked for my email for some work thing. He's like, I've got to put it into the database stuff for like info for work. And I was like, oh, no worries, dude. Forgetting that he's like the Stitch Up King.
Yeah.
And gave him my email address.
It's always going to be used for something.
An hour later, he comes in and he's like, dude, I've got to show you something in my office. Come to my office. I get in there. And he's got this website up.
You've got an OnlyFans. There's photos of your face all over it.
No, it was like Mature Match or something. And he put all my
See,
email
this is now why at the start of this conversation you said, doesn't matter what ones, we don't need to get specific. just in case any of the mums out there are like, yeah, I've seen you on fucking Mature.
Actually, until now, I forgot about it, and I'm probably still signed up because he signed me up to it, and I've forgotten.
Should log in and check it out.
No, it doesn't interest me. But anyway, our Tinder thing is
good for a laugh.
It's pretty close. So we'd have the same girls popping up. So my fear is when
I'm
using it.
You? Oh, me and you.
Yeah, I mean,
I haven't been on Mature.
No.
There's only one time on Tinder I upped it a bit, but
anyway.
Anyway.
But yeah, and probably our age brackets are probably similar and stuff.
Yeah, I'd say that.
So we probably have similar people popping up, and I'm like, oh man, imagine if we like have the same person. We probably have similar tastes and things.
Imagine if we both got stitched up by somebody on the same night.
Yeah, she's like, oh, brother, go on a date, and we both rock up. I'm telling her to
fuck
off, and we just have it.
Or even if she didn't turn up, we'd just.
Well, we'd hang out. Okay, we got stitched up. Let's have dinner.
yeah.
Great.
There's funny times where in the past where a couple of us would have been out at a bar, Johnny or whatever, and been on Tinder, and it's like we'd all set to 1K or whatever, and and then you see something pop up and you're like, is that her? Is that her?
Oh, yeah.
Probably was.
She's just there.
Yeah. That's creepy.
And then you still try and talk to her and then she's just there. You go
That's
and
the
say
world
hi.
we live in, though. That's
Yeah.
the world we live in.
No, that's the
It'll be
future.
that movie. What was that movie? Fucking Wall-E.
Oh, I said that, but didn't.
Yeah.
That was just a shot in the dark. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did good.
Yeah.
You did good.
Where everybody's cruising around in those big
Because
chairs
and they're
and
right
fat.
next to each other.
Yeah, and they're just.
And then I
talking.
think at one point in the movie, like falls off and sees it, and he's like, "Oh, that."
Oh, yeah, because they've got the thing in front of them. And
Yeah, the screen. They're so used to it.
that's right. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't think
Yeah,
we haven't had that situation yet. So I think.
Oh no, I think there's been times where we might have said her and it's like, "Oh, I've talked to her before" or something.
Yeah, but that's about it.
You know what the hard thing is with that now? It's like maybe when Tinder first came out, it's like people probably had a different mental approach, and now it's kind of this throwaway thing. It's like a conversation, or instantly if someone didn't say, you know what I mean? If it doesn't seem to go, then people just ditch a convo, or it's a bit easy. Like it's a
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's a bit more of a
100%.
throwaway kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas I guess it's
heaps.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, everybody would have it.
Of course,
Yeah,
of
you're like,
course.
it's a bit boring, whatever.
Of course, but that's what I mean. So it's like it just becomes more of a what is it, like a cause reaction rather than actually you know what I mean? What it might have when it first come out, where people actually would have been more authentic. Maybe it's
Yeah,
what I
true.
say, maybe I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably.
Nothing would beat in person. That's why if I've ever talked to someone there and I might have said if we did talk and it seemed to be okay, I'd be like, do you want to catch up? Because then you'll know and it's okay. You can hang out with someone and have some dinner or something. If there was nothing there, it doesn't matter. You just have a good meal and fuck
100%.
off. But yeah, talking to people and shit like that.
It's
I'm
so
off
weird
at the moment.
though,
I won't fuck with it at the moment because it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
You need that. It's too much, man.
Nah, definitely.
And if you have the app, it's kind of like you feel like you should be on there just all the time.
For sure. I mean, I've got it. I probably only open it like once or twice a week and just have a fleak. And
I
don't-
don't be back on there. I'm single, fucking.
yeah.
COVID hit, I'm single, so I should be back on there.
Yeah. But no, doesn't. I'm not like Tinder. That's where I'm picking.
We should
up.
make a
I always
profile
find it
with
weird.
both of us brothers. Ladies. No, I'm joking.
That might send a weird message.
Of course it would send a fucking weird message. That was the whole punchline of the... It was like the delivery and the joke, all the punchline is just a one hit. There's fucking one hit. That's what the joke is. And then I was like, no, we should do
Yeah, I don't like it.
it was an awkward thing. Be weird.
Yeah.
But whatever, I've said it. Yeah, fuck.
No.
So, Mum hit me up this week and said that I'm number one son. She actually inboxed me. What?
Well, she seems to be a bit flippant.
Well, yeah, because but that's what I mean. Depending on what's happening with our lives.
True. What have I done this week?
You didn't do it. Well, hang on. It's not about that you did anything bad. It's just something great happened.
Oh, you've done something great.
Well, I didn't do anything. But it's dude in Germany, fucking another artist that admired my work and fucking painted my goddamn fucking face on the side of a wall.
That's fair enough. I'll give you this week. That's good.
And I was like, what the fuck is this? So it was really cool. And I hit him up and he's like, yeah. And I said, I'm going to send you a bunch of art. He said, thanks so much, man. I'm like,
Are you serious? You just painted my face on Germany
face on the wall, yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
I think it was
dope too.
It
It looks sick.
It might have been Mark. I can't remember. Just said to me, he was like, dude, we should get to that spot, like, and fucking take a photo and do all this shit. And I was like, dude, it's in Germany. When are we going to travel? By the time anything was open,
yeah,
pretty sure
somebody might come.
be painted over. Yeah,
Yeah,
painted
maybe.
over
Hopefully
now.
not that
Probably
it's
painted
like.
over now. It might be like a legal wall. Where it gets painted over every like 2 hours.
Yeah,
He's just painted it.
it's already gone.
He probably painted it and then fucking painted another thing.
There was a guy watching him with a fucking paintbrush.
Well, that's the thing. You think about that now. It's like back in the day when I would look at graffiti or go down the Sturt lines here, I would have film camera and a shitty little disposable camera. And I would love it. I'd be so fucking enthralled in it at like 13, 14 and stuff. But I'd take the photos of it and then get them developed. And I still have a lot of those photos. Whereas now, even graffiti writers and that, like their biggest attention isn't going to be someone going past that wall anymore. It's seeing it online. So they could paint that. They could spend it depends how long they need for something. Yeah. They could say they needed 5 hours. They could do 2 in a day, take the photos, post them that week.
Yeah.
But
it doesn't need to stay on the wall necessarily.
Depending on the type of graffiti, I guess. But,
yeah, that's a good point.
And those big feet, like a nice thing, they could be doing a little legal spot, something, get the photo.
Yeah.
And it's all for online. Like
that's a good point, yeah. I mean, still doing the art and stuff.
Our old shop, man, we got a billboard was talking about this earlier today. We got a billboard as a bit of marketing stuff for the shop, and fucking it did nothing of traction and cost thousands. And the fact that we took a photo in front of it with a stand in front of it and then put it on social media, that got a lot of traction.
Yeah, that did. Yeah,
it's a weird thing.
Guess that's the way we're living now.
Yeah, that's right. So that's the thing then. That's the Tinder thing. Back then, we'll be out, take the photo on multiple quick dates, or pretend to be. Oh no, because they don't want to see you with other women. I was trying to relate to the same thing.
I was wondering where you were going with that. I was like, it sounds like a horrible idea. I think I know where you started.
It just went
the wrong direction.
Yeah, they usually do.
Yeah, you mean like go and stand in front of a Lamborghini, take the photo, and then put the photo up?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Because you don't have the Lamborghini later, but you have it in that photo. Looks great. That'll get traction.
How about those fucking videos on Facebook and that of like the gold digger thing where it's all set up?
Yeah.
And he's actually got like a gold shovel.
Like, can I get your number? And they're like, no.
No.
And then he walks into the Ferrari and they're like, oh, wait.
Yeah, and then he throws like a gold shovel at him or something. Man. It's so good. I love it. Jeez, it's so bad.
Yeah, it's real bad.
But I just had... Did you ever see the Raka videos?
Yeah, man. They live here.
I know. They just filmed at my shop.
Oh, right.
Cool. Like a promotion video thing.
Yeah, watched heaps of their shit.
Yeah. Ollie put it... Yeah,
yeah, killer.
He trains with him, but...
They bought a mansion fucking on the beach.
Well, no, I think they rented it.
Oh, rented it.
Yeah, but then they got kicked out. But
yeah. I mean, like...
They did the thing... Oh, no, you did.
I was going to say, when they got that mansion, they did a video... it was called "We Got the Mansion," and they were like throwing shit off of the balcony and stuff. Like it was just like
apparently people because when they worked out it was on the main road and where they live.
Yeah,
so there'd be fans that would rock up there and sort of try to break in. They'd jump the fence and shit, but they'd all be there and then have them in there, start videoing, and they'd get them to clean the house and shit.
Fuck.
Yeah, but they did that video down south in one of the bottle shops.
On the car, the water car.
Yeah, they rigged the car.
Is that still going, by the way?
Yeah.
What have we got?
5 minutes.
5? Fuck, we've got 5 minutes.
Oh. Is that it?
Are we going to do do you want to do another half?
Yeah.
We'll cut it at half. Okay, we'll do another half.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, we'll have a...
Yeah, it's probably 2 minutes.
Cool, we've got a few minutes. All right, we'll have an interlude and come back, but we'll finish this.
All right, we'll come back.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, so anyway, they fucking rigged up the car and they could fill it with water and then they somehow still could drive it water up to their fucking neck and drove through the bottle shop.
Yeah.
And apparently that's like going...
Yeah, they're going through a huge law thing.
Yeah, that's bullshit though.
Yeah, like safety on the road and shit. And
they drove
it was a joke. Yeah.
It literally, they were driving up the freeway and like cruising.
The guys...
It was quick video.
The guys who did all the mods for the car to fill it with water and like secure it all up was in the same suburb. It was like, they around the corner. They drove around the corner to go through the drive-through. That was it for the video, and then now they're getting fucking hardcore. Like,
yeah, that's bullshit. But you know what? That's the other day was when we met. I think they're two brothers that own this Visualized Media that come film at the shop. Nicest guys. They were having a laugh. They were just laughing all day and filming. It was really good. So no, it was cool. I just wanted to do something after Ollie mentioned about them because of coming back. I was like, we've been off, and I just want to. I just felt like I needed to do
come
stuff.
back with something.
Yeah, just come back and do stuff.
Yeah, get creative, man.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
Yep.
All right.
Should we kick it and?
We'll have a short interlude here, and then we'll come back with the next half hour.
Yeah. Enjoy the music. See you in a sec.
This is number one son on the license plate. It's me. I'm the number one son. Son.
Alright, and we are back. Welcome back to the second half of episode 3 of Number One Son Podcast.
I'm the number one son, Keegan.
Yeah, this week, alright, that's good. We discussed that earlier. I'll let you have it, it's fine.
Thanks, man.
Just while we're in that short little break, we discussed a lot. It was only a short amount of time. For everybody else, it was a long amount of time for us.
Got 7 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't that long. We started talking about the new PlayStation, which I've actually seen when they release it, it's gotten heaps of the console itself has gotten heaps of negative feedback. about the way it looks and stuff.
I know, I've seen that, and
Yeah.
heaps of funny memes.
Yeah,
about
there's
it.
heaps of memes and stuff.
But what do people expect though? What do they want?
I don't
Like,
know.
what do they want that they go, fuck, that's sick. They nailed it.
Yeah, I don't know. No
You know
one
what
will
I
ever
mean?
be happy with anything, but I saw it and I was like, that looks so fucking futuristic. I'm into it. I think it looks dope. Like
Yeah,
it looks
they're
so
making it
different.
look like modern speakers and modern things.
Yeah,
and
so it
modern
can flow with
shit
stuff in
that's
your
good in
house.
your house.
Yeah, rather than just a black thing that you go, there's a console. You're like, whoa, look at that thing.
So I don't know anything about it. So tell
Mhm.
me, has people been criticising the specs or anything of that?
No, because the specs are crazy.
Yeah.
They're
Is it a big jump? You know, there usually been big jumps in the past. I'm
pretty well.
my last one when I
because,
bought them, I just gave them to you.
Yeah. No, it's
Played
a
it for
decent
like
jump.
2
So they're talking about like no loading times in games and
Yeah.
stuff, and your big hard drives and just everything to
Graphics,
make it.
yeah.
Yeah, your graphics and everything that makes it run really quick. That it's just like its processors and stuff are just on par. Because the thing has always been like PC gamers are like. because
Their stuff's
PC
always
it's-
elite. To
yeah,
the
because
upper
the
end.
stuff you can put into a computer
Yeah.
is way
Change
more
mods,
advanced.
put the money.
Yeah,
into
well, it's
it.
way more
But they
advanced.
also
than you
cost
can
a
have
lot
in
more
a-
money.
Yeah,
than
100%.
like the
But that's why
PlayStation
they always say they're more advanced because
Yeah.
they have better gear. But the stuff that they're putting into consoles now that they can put in there
It's
and into the
becoming like that.
PS5
Becoming like
is
a
pretty much on
high-end
par.
computer.
Yeah, with a high-end computer.
So the high-end computers look good.
Some of them, but the thing is
It's
with
like a
that,
box.
they can customize and build. People build crazy looking shit, like
Yeah.
crazy stuff.
You know why it's weird? Because when you're playing the game, you'd never look at the console.
Nah, but it's a thing that you have.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess
get that.
the design of it itself. That's why it's always a big reveal with consoles
Yeah.
and PCs and stuff because it's
Yeah, you
like
don't want it to be a black
it's
box.
it's what you've got sitting there, and if it looks good with your setup in your room and stuff, it's all about the visual.
It's crazy to think that fucking. I remember when we were kids and we got Mario 64, and we
Mhm.
were like, "This motherfucker's 3D."
Yeah. Nobody gave a fuck about what the console looked like because
No,
it was
or
like
more the joysticks of Nintendo.
yeah.
we
But
gave
see,
a fuck
that was
about.
that was a changing thing from going
From like 2-dimensional.
2D-dimensional to 3-dimensional.
I thought
Whereas
that was,
now it's
but
just
I thought
quality.
that my brain power back then. I thought that was so 3D, and now when you look at it, it's all like
Yeah.
it's like you got a razor blade and just
It's
shave
funny how you
Mario's
look-
fucking
yeah.
hat in like sections.
Yeah, how you look back on that stuff,
Yeah.
how you think it looks so good at the time, and
Yeah.
now you.
But now, is it? Well, do you know? Have they shown PS5?
They have now because they did a reveal a couple of weeks ago and revealed a bunch of games and stuff.
Yeah.
And it looks
Because there's always like the video. You know, I don't know what do you call it, the video bits that play between your gameplay. They always look better. You know what I mean? Than the
the
actual gameplay.
cinematic.
The cinematic parts
stuff.
and that.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
really good.
Yeah. You have
But-
cutscenes and things.
So I always thought when I seen them progress, I was like, when they make the gameplay
Yeah.
that, when they make the gameplay like the
Mm.
cinematic fucking.
Well, yeah, because it's funny because even still now that like even when game graphics are so good now, like they're unreal when you're playing, it's so good, but when they do trailers and things, they're still using the cinematic stuff, and it's like this isn't like in-game footage, and people are like, "Oh my god, this new game looks fucking crazy!" And
but
it's
that's
like,
not what it's
it's
going to
just
look
the
like.
cinematics. That's not the in-game footage. The in-game footage will still be probably pretty fucking good.
100%.
Because the quality now is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's not, the craziness that they put into trailers and stuff, it's still not,
That's what I mean.
And it never will because...
What do you mean it never will?
Well, no, sorry, it
What do
can
you
be,
mean?
but
of course it never will.
it hasn't.
You
It hasn't.
know what?
To
You know
this
why
point,
it will? You
hasn't.
know why it will? Because Pong existed.
Yeah, okay.
No, you know what I mean?
Imagine the trailer for Pong. It was probably crazy.
It's like actual like tennis players playing, and then they're like, and here's the game now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just two fucking bars and a square. It wasn't even a round thing. It's a square.
Yeah, it's pretty whack, but it's timeless.
Anyway, that's my point though. Is if you see that, and then things that they're doing now, so of course
Mm.
it's going to go that way. It's just when I always think
Pretty
that too.
good,
It's like you know, with like an Apple iPhone or something, and the
Mhm.
next year they're like, oh, the camera's got like 1 megapixel more, and it's this. And it's
Yeah.
maybe the same thing. They're just like holding out. They're like, well, we need to make money for the next 40 years.
Yeah, in a sense, but I think the next progress with like gaming and stuff is what do you call it, like VR,
Which
Or
is
your
already
virtual
happening.
reality.
flat
Yeah,
out.
it's happening and it exists. but not in the quality of having it in your home and the quality of like sitting down and playing a game.
I feel
it's
you.
not. It's not the same yet.
I feel yeah. It's always those jumps where they have it, but
there's heaps of VR games.
Yeah, they have
there's
it.
heaps of
and
VR
but
stuff. It's just not
cost effective between putting it in your home. And that's a big thing. That's like anything like 3D printers and stuff. When they're going to
won't be
all
long.
of a sudden it's a smaller unit, $300. Whereas back, it was a lot more. You know why I know this? Because I looked into VR for golf, dude.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I got a spare bed in the bedroom for people with guests and stuff, and I was like, fuck it, I should pull this thing out now that I like golf. Get one of them. No, I shouldn't, because they're like $20,000. Like amazing setup, but that's the thing. You're not just going to put it in your home. That's the starting price. They went up to like 70.
Let's do it.
Oh, you do. We should get a few people in, just playing winter, but yeah. Because that X Golf is like that. That's. I mean, I'm guessing that's what each of their units must cost. You know, it's not cheap. But it's pretty accurate. It's pretty fun. Have you been there? Have you done that yet?
Yeah, a few times. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
It's how I went off PlayStation.
No, that's fine.
Golf's better. I want to go there.
Where?
X Golf.
Oh,
fucking dude, I would go there.
We've
right
both
now.
done it, but yeah.
Did I do it with you?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think so.
No, but we should sometime. That'd be dope.
Went to the other
So I
day.
can beat your ass.
Went to the other day. Turns out it wasn't booked.
Oh yeah. No, that was heaps shit. I was so keen. I was sitting at home. I literally had a warm bucket of water and a towel, and I was scrubbing my golf clubs, getting all shiny and clean, getting all keen for X Golf.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
because I told you during the day, I was like, we booked it.
Yeah, we booked it. It's good. I'm like, but even at like 5 o'clock, an hour before we were going, you're like, I'll see you soon.
I know,
do it. And I was like, sweet, clean my clubs. I'm all excited. And then like 5 minutes later, you're like, it's not booked. We're not going.
Yeah.
Like,
so it was a miscommunication between me and
threw my clubs out.
So I'm tattooing, and I was like, I said to Mark, I was like, can you book X Golf, man, for me? Call them up, do this or whatever. Because, and in the morning, I looked on the website, and there wasn't any times. I was like, just call them up, see what's going on. And because of that, he knew that I knew the times weren't online. So when he called him, they're like, we have a competition tonight, so you can't book. What he told me was, he come over and I go, all good? And he goes, yeah, all good. They have competition on tonight. That's it. So I just thought, all good, it's booked. And they have a competition on tonight.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, but he meant
we won't partake.
He meant all good, golf. The reason why, but we didn't really talk about it. So all day I was the same.
Just pumped.
Yeah. I've been missing tattooing so much, and it was the only day where I'm like, can't wait to play golf.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's always next time.
That was it?
Oh, there won't be next time.
It's shut down. No, we can't do that.
No, we'll do it next time.
The first time I played there, I had a buck show there first time, so first time I went there without that. And they said, what kind of course do you want to play? And I was like, just the intermediate kind of one. Not intermediate, I think. Yeah, we were both just playing out the rough like the whole day.
Yeah, that's gold.
Yeah. So now I'm just like, what's the easiest course that you have?
100%.
What's the widest fucking fairway?
Give me the biggest fairway.
Yeah.
When I played there with a few other mates a little while ago, a couple of other guys that were on the other team, they kept hitting it. They hit a ball into, like, off of the fairway, and, like, you know, in golf courses, there's houses that line the fairways. They hit it.
I do know. There's a few times we've played in real golf courses.
Yeah. Well, this happened, and it landed.
They don't have children out the back.
Landed in this house's backyard, but the backyard was probably the size of this little lounge room part, just tiny, like 2 meters by 2 meters.
Their backyard.
Yeah, it wasn't a yard. It was like a little courtyard, but it had like a concrete wall thing, like a few foot high, in a little square, and the ball went down in there. So they spent the whole hole trying to like hit it up and out of this backyard thing, over the little wall. Yeah. And we're like, it's a fucking game, but they still have to try and like, it's so real.
Dude, we had the same thing where it's like there was big boulders, like, you know, the size of the ceiling, and it happened to go on the right side of it. So it's like you can't, you have to hit around like 20 shots around it. Why'd they put the boulder there, dude? Don't build a golf course there.
Just check that out.
Is that a real? And it was apparently it's a real golf course.
Well, they're all based on real golf course.
But some of these places,
it's a game. Just take it out.
I think if it's a game, there should be some sort of thing around it, or like have an option where you can press it and you can put it just on the, like drop
remove boulder.
No, like, you know, like take a shot, and just put it there. Because otherwise we were like, why don't we get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, no, it was funny as. I was on the fairway.
But then of course you were. But then some courses out there, like real life courses that some of these digital ones are obviously made off of, they would be like that. They'd be like, you wouldn't play them unless you know you can play. You just wouldn't.
They probably wouldn't let you on unless you could play.
How do they know that? Even if it costs $3,000 to play, if you just dump $3,000 of money, how do they know? They're just
They might let you play.
yeah, they let you play.
Yeah, they probably watch you tee off on the first one
and then go give you.
You need to leave.
We'll give you your money back. And you have to fuck off.
You can go now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
You know why I like golf?
If we walked up to Pebble Beach to play, they'd go. Nah.
Dude, I think it was on one of the podcasts I watched with Bert. I think it was 2 Bears, 1 Cave. Bert Kreischer was talking about playing Pebble Beach with his dad. And I think he was laughing about it, going like it cost him a lot of money for him and his dad to do this thing together. And he's like, they come up and they're like, "Do you want a caddy?" Because it comes with it. And he's like, "We don't play with caddy." Like, you know what I mean? I'm just asking him.
Let's go.
And he was like, then you get there and he goes, "There's all pompous people," and they all had caddies, and they all looked at you like, "Doesn't even have a fucking caddy."
Yeah.
Golf would be like that with those things. Though.
Yeah.
I feel uncomfortable there, not only because I'm shit, but I mean, look at me. You know what I I'd just be like, fuck, this dude doesn't have a caddy, he's going to rob me and my caddy.
yeah. Fuck it.
Probably would if they gave me the wrong book, but
no, you wouldn't.
Of course.
That's funny though. That's good.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Holy shit! I've been to Pebble Beach.
What?
How do you want me to say that again? I've been to Pebble Beach. I've been there.
Yeah, but just
I didn't
clarify.
play.
Just clarify for me: is that the golf course, or is there a beach that runs along the bottom? That's Pebble Beach. So you just like went there, or you went to the golf course?
Yeah, I snuck up off the ocean.
No, you know what I mean. It might be like Pebble Beach.
No.
The beach,
Pebble Beach is the
golf course. Yeah.
The only way to get in there is like through this like hell-rich estate suburb thing, and then you get down to the golf course that's along the ocean.
So what do you do? A tour of it or something? What are you doing there?
No, well, they let you. Oh, I don't know. When I was there a while ago, they let you walk around. It's like the 1st and the 10th because they're the closest ones to the clubhouse or whatever.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
So you can walk around them, and it's like a loop around.
Just to check it out.
Along the beach or whatever, and then back
golf
up
course
to
is that good. They allow people that can't play to fucking just look at it.
Yeah, well, because it
is that beautiful. Man.
Well, yeah, when it's like in the top
it's like
5 golf courses in the world.
Man, that looks mac. Like it's like cliffside.
It's crazy.
Beautiful, yeah.
It was so just cool to be there and experience it. And just see it. And
So did that cost you?
No, I don't. Well, I don't think so. I say no, but I don't know, mate. I was with Liam. He might have paid. I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember being there. But you get to walk around those front 2, 1st and 10th, and it was cool. It's interesting. It was, and you come back out of the car park, and there's like Porsches and Mercedes and shit everywhere. Like it's so ritzy, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go home and play.
I mean, but golf is that, man. It is a bit of a fucking extra kind of sport, isn't it? You know. I mean, even the fact of any golf course anywhere. Just I don't live on a second floor, but like I've had a yard before with a small amount of grass. Yeah, I took a lot of fucking work just for that. I can't imagine having like a golf course you got to look after. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of grass.
Yeah, not just grass, but the way it's looked after. It's
you go on the
when you get on the greens, like
so nice.
I know, I love it, man.
I get to some of the golf courses here and I'm like, man, these greens are nice as. And then you think about those ones that are like,
immaculate.
Yeah, man.
I've got a bit obsessed, man. I have a bit of an addictive personality, and like when we first started playing a bit, and then like I was playing like fucking a PGA game on my phone every night for like weeks.
Yeah, I've been playing on PlayStation.
What, like Tiger Woods or something?
No,
is that still a thing?
No, well then...
Is Tiger Woods still a game?
No, that's not... It was Rory McIlroy. When Tiger Woods went into the dark stages, Rory McIlroy had...
The dark stage sounds like a Star Wars episode.
It kind of was. He went into the dark ages and he's come back out. But yeah, Rory McIlroy took over and had the games. And then they haven't released one in ages, but the new one, it's like PGA 21 or something is coming out in a couple of months. Okay. So I'm going to get that. But you know,
I might buy a PlayStation 5.
it should be pretty dope. I've been playing the Golf Club 2019 on the PlayStation, and it's pretty dope. It's pretty cool. I'm just as shit as I am in real life. Yeah. It's still really hard. Like, it's really fucking hard to play. But it's cool.
It should be that.
Gives you a good sense of, like, clubs and stuff to use and that kind of thing.
I like that. I was talking about skateboarding, and then when we were always playing Tony Hawk's.
Yeah.
And that you could just be like, I'll just grind for like 10 hours. And get like 750,000 score. Like, it was not realistic at all. And then Skate coming out, and it was like, I've got to flick hit, like I've got to do shit, and it was like realistic.
Well, that's kind of
felt cool because it was like super hard to not accomplish a lot. Yeah, and that's what skating felt like. It was always 100%. Challenging and trying to.
And it's kind of similar with those old like Tiger Woods, you know, games. They were always a bit kind of like arcade-ish kind of thing, like a Tony Hawk's, and then this. What is that, Golf Club? Those games, they've made a few of them over the years. Yeah, those ones have been that bit more realistic of trying to play and
a bit more accurate.
All that kind of thing. So it's similar kind of thing to that. You know, you got the two, and then so when this PGA 21 or whatever comes out, I'm hoping that's kind of like not as serious because I like to, you know. I'm not a professional golfer. When I go out and play golf in real life, I like but I like to play golf and have fun because I do it because I enjoy it. So I like to play the game and have fun. It's fun, but it's not, is it?
I reckon. And you talk to anyone that likes golf, it's definitely a love-hate thing.
100%. But a bad day of golf is still a day of golf.
Don't give me your Mother Teresa.
No, I'm not. It's a bad day of golf. It's
what am I talking about? I post that shit online every day.
You're fucking Gandhi on the fucking internet.
100%, man.
Yeah. Tell me not to say that shit.
How good is that thing, that Uncle Rico brand, and they do like fucking, like say it's about like pokies, and it's like always gamble the feature, and it's Gandhi.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah, fake quotes is the best.
Yeah, just
so
like
good. Yeah,
the polar opposite.
Yeah,
of anything.
Amazing.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, no, I'm hell keen to play golf. The weather's been shit here, but
no, I played golf in the rain last weekend.
Did you really? Where'd you play?
Oakbank.
With who?
Dad. Yeah, he's a member.
That's I like. Yeah. He's a member. I like the most. Is he? He's a member?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I just thought you'd rock up and play there.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it was irrelevant to the story. It's not like a prestige thing, but.
Oh no, I didn't think.
No, but he's a member. It was cool. It was good fun. Anyway, go on.
It is a good spot there. I like it because it's one of the only ones I played where it's like the 9, but then you play it on a different thing to play 18. Like you play a different tee.
Yeah, same holes.
Yeah, each hole.
Same hole,
but it makes a big difference. It does.
Yeah, because you'd be hitting from slightly different spot, a bit further
back. Some of them are quite different though.
Yeah. No, it does. It changes it up.
It's good, but you know why I like golf? Because like you can hit 20 fucking shots about, but when you get that one, that's like that was like a PGA shot. Like one that you're like Rory McIlroy would have done that same way. Mm-hmm. I did it better even. No,
you
were not better. I could play that one good shot at Pebble Beach.
Probably not better. Probably not better. Yeah.
It's exaggerating a bit too much, but but that's a shot that you could be like, if that was at Pebble Beach, I would have done shit. That's what I like about it. Is that one thing you go. I tried everything together and it come together, and then the rest of the time, fuck it. Snapping clubs. No, I'm not doing it. You actually bet the club. That club hitting the fucking tree.
Yeah, but I wasn't not in anger or something.
No, I wasn't in anger.
Bad accidental shot. Yeah, it was an accident. You're like you fucking. That was not it at all. It was completely. Right.
Still funny.
Yeah.
Trying to hit a tiny ball and you fucking snap the club on the tree.
Yeah, he's funny.
I was laughing.
I know it was funny for you, not for me. But it's actually good for me because now I've got one of your clubs, so.
I know, and I can't even sell that set. I got a new set of clubs, and I'm trying to sell them, and I was like, I can't sell them anyway. Adam's missing a club. Just have it.
You know, there's a famous golf course. I'm trying to think of the name. I don't know if it's called like Augusta or something.
Yeah, Port Augusta.
No, it's called like Augusta or something.
Port Augusta.
Not Port Augusta. Shut up.
Port Augusta. Dude, no greens. It's all dirt.
No, yeah.
Port Augusta.
Well, it's not that one.
All right.
Because that sounds whack.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like
no, this is one in the US, and I'm pretty sure it's Ricky Fowler, like one of the top golfers. He's built his driveway, his entrance driveway to his house, based off of I think it's Augusta golf course, and all the grass and stuff along his driveway up to his house all
Goes
is
to it.
similar. No,
Similar.
No, but it's like
Similar grass. It's buffalo grass. he put the same grass into his house.
Not the same grass.
Oh, right.
This like
The
it
way
looks the way it's designed.
Looks
like the course around
he
his
has a
driveway.
mini golf course at his house, and it's the same setup as the.
Kinda, yeah, and
Yeah.
it looks like the golf course going up to his house.
Marky
And I was
Mark
like,
has a
that's so dope.
three.
Yeah, Marky Mark's the best though.
Dude, COVID shit, and he's posting up stuff, and it's like,
so good.
but just in the backyard with the kids, and I'm like, that's a fucking golf course.
Backyard, yeah.
No,
it's like
that's-
they're on the tennis court, but
Yeah, but
there's
it's
a
not like
fucking
people that live on a golf course.
It's
It's
his,
like he
his backyard
built a
is
golf
like
course.
yeah. It's so dope.
behind his house.
Yeah,
it's not even
so
a backyard. You know, he has a golf course in his
Yeah,
backyard.
yeah.
It's not a backyard.
Yeah.
A backyard is when you have a fucking fence that backs onto another fucking backyard with a house.
No, he owns half a mountain.
Yeah.
Really.
There's a mountain, and then
Yeah, it's wild. Marky Mark's the best, man.
Yeah.
Of course he owns half.
he bought that fucking golf course from the Funky Bunch music.
Yeah, nothing else he did.
Yeah, he's done some other things. You know what I did? What's the other dude? Hey, dude, who was fucking.
He's done some other stuff.
Yeah, what's that fucking cult
A couple
movie?
of things.
What's
Mostly
that,
the
what's that
Funky Bunch.
fucking cult movie where he plays a porn star? He plays fucking some dude with a big dick, a porn star. It's like a Boogie Nights?
No,
Have you
Studio 54.
No, I think it's Boogie Nights.
No, this.
What?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. He's got a big dick.
No, I don't know. But that movie, it was like, I don't know, when it first come on, when I was watching it, I thought, is this recent? Because I didn't really know about it. And then the whole cast, man, every single person on there, the cast was just coming through the whole time. I was like, this is epic.
No,
but they were
sure.
all people when they were at the start of their careers. So back then, they probably watched it going, we don't know who any of these people are.
Yeah.
But now you watch it and you go, there's like 20, like, you know, really
Okay,
good
you
actors.
recognise them all.
Really good
Yeah.
actors. Like, look at what's
Yeah.
the Step Brothers dude fucking, you know, Dr. Dingus fucking.
Yeah. What's his name with the curly hair?
He's the curly hair.
John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly, dude.
Yeah.
And he's in it so young too. And like,
Yeah.
there's so many people
That's
like that
so
in
good.
it. Yeah, the cast is fucking dope.
Burt
Like,
Reynolds.
what do we got?
Burt
Yeah.
Reynolds.
Yeah, dude. So what do we got? Mark Wahlberg, Burt Reynolds, fucking, who's that?
Julianne
Julianne
Moore.
Moore.
Yeah.
Heather Graham.
Yeah. John C. Reilly.
John C.
Don
Reilly.
Cheadle was in it. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Oh man, yeah, that's a big cast.
It's a massive cast, dude. And it's a really, really well done movie. Like,
Yeah, that's real good. Nice.
there's this funny scene, dude,
Look at that
where
dude's eyebrows. Did you see that?
there's this funny scene, dude, where Mark Wahlberg, because he's like the main thing, right? So he's this young dude, and he's fucking he's not having the best family life and all that. So he sort of bails from home or gets kicked out or something, and finds this producer in porn,
Okay.
and he becomes this like big big porn
Yeah,
star
okay.
thing, right? So he's the star. But as he's getting a bit money and all this shit, and he gets a bit coked out and all this, the producer's still doing his thing. The producer's like fucking making movies. He pulls this other young gun in all of a sudden after years, and he gets all offended and fucked up, but he's coked out, and he's like in the mirror, just like grabbing his dick, just going, come on, look, go, because there's a scene out there,
Right.
and the other young bloke's at it, and he walks out, he's just like, I'm ready to fuck now.
Oh.
And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, my dick's ready, I'm ready to fuck now. And he was like, get off my set, dude. And he looks at the other guy, he goes, you'll be nothing. You'll be nothing. He's like, I'm ready to fuck now. He's like, get the fuck off the side.
Amazing.
He's young Marky Mark.
That's so good.
Because it's shit there where that Heather, what was her name? It's that blondie that was on there. But I think it was.
Heather Graham.
And she's full naked in it, everything like. So it's like back then, like
Okay.
there's all the shit that would happen now. They wouldn't take that role and they wouldn't play those parts and they wouldn't do those scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
No, nice.
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds. Fuck yeah.
Burt Reynolds,
Yeah,
right?
what a dude.
He's the fucking producer.
That's
it would be.
Fuck. There you go. Well.
Never directed porn.
No.
Should make OnlyFans. It's so accessible to everyone now. We're talking about the shit with like social media or like anything now, Tinder, all these things. Just OnlyFans.
I don't want to make an OnlyFans.
I thought about it in COVID. I was like, what if this goes for 2 years?
Better make an OnlyFans.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I
Just
hear
like,
what you're saying.
just shots like naked shots like this. Just like that. Like looking all innocent. Yeah.
Sure, if that's what you want to do. It's good.
I don't want to, dude. I was getting desperate. I thought I'm never going to tattoo again.
It's great. I
What
don't
am I
want to
gonna
think
do?
about it.
Oh.
It's weird as fuck.
What do you want? Yeah, it is. So I said it.
Yeah, not OnlyFans
What do you want?
in general. That's fine, great. Just
Of
you
course,
doing
yeah,
that
of
and me
course.
thinking about
Of
you
course.
doing an OnlyFans.
Of course.
That whole concept for me is
Yeah, yeah.
strange as hell.
You don't have to be politically correct. Only 3 people watch this podcast.
And I'm making sure those 3 know where the fuck I'm at.
Yeah. How funny though if it's one of those things where it's like in 10 years, this is a really good thing that we do with Big and that, and then they go back and pull you up on that shit.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
That's
They're
all
like,
it
back
takes.
then he said this.
Yeah. Sorry, we can't all grow and learn, and you know.
You can.
Yeah, I know we can, but people don't let people do that.
Yeah, that's true.
We can.
And if you're in the media or anything, like I hate that when you see someone like if it was someone shit, like if someone Trump like run town on that cunt, like fuck him. But
Trump?
when you see but when you see someone like
big
in
cool
any-
considering you're wearing a Make America
Oh,
Great Again.
get get the fuck out of here. But fuck, good call. I
Yeah.
don't even know what it's all about. Get fucked.
I don't know.
It's independent, bro. Fuck off.
Yeah. Should we talk about that time we got into somebody else's car?
Did you?
Yep.
Do I know about this? I only know about this happening to one person, that's Trevor, but you tell your story.
I did it.
Know. Yeah.
I don't know. I was walking back towards my car at night. I got some food.
What do you mean? What do
I
you mean?
was just parked on a side street down.
Just picking up some
Picked up
takeaway,
some
ready to
takeaway,
go home.
Walked
getting
back
the
down the
trackies.
side street, walking down the road on my phone,
Yeah.
and
You didn't recognise your own car.
well, I hit my
Was it Uber or your own
no, it
car?
was my own car. I hit the key.
Was it the same car?
Do you want to let me tell the fucking
I
story?
don't know, dude. Maybe not.
I hit the button, the light. So, because I was on my phone and hit the button thing, I saw the lights flash that my car was open, and I thought I was a lot closer to my car than I
You
was.
weren't drink driving, were you?
No, I was just using my phone as I was walking
Just
towards the car.
wondering, dude.
No, I wasn't. I just picking up fucking dinner. Did that, and then walked up to what I thought was my car because I saw the lights flash in the corner of my eye. Opened the door and sat down inside the car. Put my phone down and went, "Fuck, this isn't my car." And
Whose car was it?
I don't know.
It was open.
I know it was open.
So
I was
your
sitting in it.
your thing opened the car.
No, my thing opened my car ahead.
How did you get in the car then?
I
It was
opened the
unlocked.
fucking
It
door.
was unlocked.
It was unlocked.
Did you try your key?
No. What? Because I hit the thing to unlock the car, so I just thought it was open.
Maybe you got in because the door was open.
It was open, you're right. What the fuck? Yeah, a random person left the car open and I
Yeah.
sat in it by accident.
So you didn't try the key. See if
Why would I do that? What, to start the
I
car?
didn't. So you recognised straight away.
Because I sat down inside the car, put my phone down,
I mean, this is a completely
and
different
looked
car.
up and went, "This isn't my car," and got up really quick and got out of there.
So that person doesn't know that you were in their car.
No!
You should have left them a note.
No, I didn't have that much time. But it was
Yeah.
funny. It was funny.
Wait. What time didn't you have?
I don't know.
You were time sensitive.
Yeah.
No, but you know
We're
what-
probably time sensitive. What are we at? A couple of minutes, a minute maybe.
Let it cut
Like,
off.
it's flashing.
I reckon like
30,
40 seconds.
30
Tell the story.
seconds.
Get the story.
I did tell the story. I sat in somebody else's fucking car. By accident, it wasn't my car. I got out and went, "That's not my car."
Alright, I'll quickly tell the other story. I was in
No, don't
LA.
tell the story.
Oh, what?
We have 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'll get it in. We were in LA with Trevor, and fucking we went out to go to bars, and fucking we ordered an Uber, but he thought it was a carpool one.
Great.
So he gets out, he walks out before us, and we see him
Great.
ahead, and he opens the door and gets in, and it's full of people, except for him, and they all just look at him and like, "Why the fuck are you in my car?"
He's in the wrong car.
He's in the wrong car.
Wow.
It wasn't a carpool. He goes, "I thought it was a carpool." He's like, "I'm in the Uber." And they're like, "It's not a fucking Uber." Get the
All
fuck
right.
out. We'll see you later.
Peace out. Have a good one. See you next
Bye.
week. Bye.